Strawberries and our ozone are connected. How, you may ask? Well, about 70% of Australia's strawberries are still being grown on runners, which are above ground roots that have been fumigated with an environmentally damaging pesticide that has been banned all around the world. In 2005, Australia agreed to stop using methyl bromide, the odorless and colorless gas, because it literally depletes our ozone layer. Well, a decade on, and 9 strawberry runner growers at Toolangi in Victoria's Yarra Valley are still spraying nearly 30 tons of gas a year. That's 100 million strawberry runners annually, Jose. That's a lot of runners.
That's a lot. Just to imagine that the 70% of the production of strawberries in a country is done illegally with no regards of the environmental impact that these crops are having in the world, it baffles me.
Well, wait a minute. It is actually technically legal. They are concerned that these 9 growers are using a loophole. They keep asking to be exempt from the law that bans them. Sneaky. You know why, though? This is kind of what kind of bothers me, okay? The strawberry growers said that if they're forced to stop using it, that 400 million Australian dollars in the strawberry industry would be compromised, and we're talking 15,000 jobs compromised. So they're kind of saying, let's compromise the environment over compromising the economy. What do you think? Have you seen humans do these kinds of things before?
Oh, all the time. Here's the thing. The thing is that the core of it is this thirst for money.
Right.
These companies and in general, it's not. I don't think it's something that now we're seeing it happen with the strawberries in Australia, but we can overlap it to things that are happening all across the globe, where money is driving the decision making of the food chain industry.
Right.
And we, more often than we are facing these situations where producers of food are trying to cut corners to make a higher profit. And gladly we're not talking about a pesticide that is hurting the humans that eat the strawberries.
Right.
But it is indirectly hurting the humans of the whole world, regardless if you like strawberries or not. They are eating into my ozone layer, which we all share.
Right, but don't worry, we get our pesticides and gross stuff from other foods, so don't worry. We ruin the ozone with the strawberries. But look, also another thing is the fact that they're complaining that costs could soar 500% if they stopped using the gas. So it's kind of like, well, if we stop using these methods that not only harm our bodies but the ozone, things are just going to get way too expensive.
What about we grow our own strawberries?
We can't do things naturally anymore. The only way to do it is with gas and this and that and these words that I can't pronounce that are just ridiculous, and it's like that's the only way to do it, and it's just that's the way that we've moved, and that's the way our society's at now.
And I think that's why it's important right now to see all these community garden movements and these self-reliant movements of growing your own food and trying to be sustainable, because we have to start somewhere. We cannot just sit down and be apathetic about it and say, oh, that's pretty sad, but there's nothing we can do. You stop buying some groceries and you make sure that you source where you're getting your food from, and at least educate yourself of these issues that we're sharing with you guys, to be conscious of the damage that we do when we go to our favorite grocery store and buy these plump, beautiful, ozone-eating strawberries.
Right. Well, we also have used that gas here for a long time in the U.S., so it's not just Australia, it's the whole world that needs to come together, right, Jose, to kind of do this whole...
But even when we come together, there's certain businessmen there that they say, well, let me be exempt of these worldwide rules that prevent me from using this chemical because I want to still make a lot of money out of my strawberries.
Yeah, well, what are you going to do? Hey, let us know what you guys think, because we always want to know what you guys think about all of this. Let us know. I mean, what's the world going to do about this, if anything? How bad does it have to get before we start to change the way that we produce not only meat, but also fruits and vegetables, which we thought were healthy and safe? Let us know by commenting, and of course, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the Lip TV for more.